Ah, Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Hi,
Oh,
hi
hi.
Janizam. Alright,
Hi.
let me introduce first.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
So, hi everyone, very warm welcome to all of you today. My name is Haziq and I am from Excel Academy. Today we have Encik Nizam as he will be sharing Power BI, visualize and simplify data into relevant and interactive reports. If you have any question regarding today's topic, do leave your message in the comment section down below and Encik Nizam will answer them right after his presentation. Okay, I pass this mic to Encik Nizam.
Okay. Hi. Thank you, Hazik. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Nizam. Um, yep. I've been doing training for past 11 years. So today we're going to discuss about this Power BI. Okay. So regarding Power BI, visualizing and simplifying data into relevant interactive report forms. Okay. As we all know that this Power BI, we have lots of new features and lots of features that can handle data. All right. As we all know, data is big. Okay, we have so many data. All right, and but some of us maybe we are very good in Excel, but we found that certain things that cannot be done in Excel. As a very simple example, such as such as having data more than a million, because Excel have limitation of a million. All right. Or if you guys are very familiar with VLOOKUP, I think. Okay, and we all know that VLOOKUP got some limitation. If you don't trust me, try to do VLOOKUP for 500,000 sets of data and then try to just simply sort the result. And you can see it cannot cater the amount of data. So that's why we need this Power BI. Okay, in this Power BI, actually, if you want to really know about Power BI, we have path. We have a good path to learn about this Power BI. Okay, so first, Power BI consists of different composition. Okay, they have different composition, basically like three main composition to create a Power BI. Okay, to gain more knowledge, to gain better knowledge about Power BI. All right, I'm going to share my screen right now. All right, I hope you can see my screen. Okay, guys. All right, so for three main component in your Power BI, what I said just now is this. Okay, I'm going to type with you here, so at least you can see it. Okay, first, in your Power BI, okay, we have components. All right, first component is what we call as Power Query. Yep, Power Query, and we have this Power Pivot, right? Power Pivot, and we have Power View, and also slash Power Map. Okay, these three components, it creates a Power BI. It creates whatever you want to do in your Power BI, because all of these three components, they have different features or they have different function in your Power BI. Okay, if you straightforward jump to your Power BI, I'm afraid that you are going to get lost in your Power BI. Maybe we don't understand what Power BI needs to for us to create reports. Okay, because these three tools, they combine together to create Power BI. Okay, here, this is the interface of Power BI. Okay, this is the normal interface of Power BI. As you can see, in your Power BI, you have on your left side, okay, here you have on your left side, the first one, you have your reports, your data, and also your models. Okay, why do I mention to you about those three main information, those three main components, Power Pivot, Power Query, and Power View? Because Power BI consists of all of those three informations. Okay, all of those three components. Okay, the first one, this report is actually your Power View. Okay, and there you can see the data there, the table there, or the data tab. That one is actually your Power Pivot. Okay, and another one, you can see the last one. Okay, sorry, I'm so sorry, not Power Pivot, that one. Okay, this one will be your Power Query. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is your Power Query. Okay, and the last one, this is your Power Pivot. Okay, because these three components made up to create a Power BI. Okay, good thing about Power BI is because it can import data from different multi-sources, from multiple data sources, not only from single sources such as Excel or text file. It can import, it able to import data from Excel and text and other type of data sources. All right, if you want to take a look, you want to give it a try, you can go to your Power BI, you can go to your get data. From this get data, you can see we have Excel workbook, we have our Power BI database, Power BI data flow, Dataverse, SQL, yada, yada, yada. And if you think that these are not enough, you can go to more. And from here, you can import more and more and more type of data source. Okay, so it able to import data from Excel workbook until Zucchini HR infinity beta. Okay, whenever you see any data source which have beta, that means this data source still in trial mode lah. It's still in trial mode, right? So it is wrong if I say that, oh, this one will always be here, but sometimes Microsoft will update their Power BI. Once they update, maybe the list here will increase, maybe it will reduce. Okay, it depends. Okay, as example, let's say you've been using Tableau. Okay, for this time being, there's no Tableau here. If I search for Tableau, okay, there's no Tableau here. Okay, but it is not right for me to say that, oh, it cannot import data from Tableau yet. Actually, the word is yet. Okay, who knows? Suddenly after this, Microsoft will allow data to be import from Tableau. But if you guys are using Tableau, you can import by using text or CSV file here. Okay, and if you have data source such as your GitHub, let's say you put your data in your GitHub, and those GitHub updated daily or monthly or whatever, hourly. Okay, you also can import data directly from your GitHub into your Power BI. Okay, I give you one simple example. How do they import data from GitHub? Okay, here. Okay, let me check this one. Okay, so let's say our MOH, our Minister of Health. Okay, they put the data, our data for COVID in GitHub. Okay, GitHub COVID. Okay, these are data for COVID, and you can access the data from here. Okay, as you can see from this list, we have data that been imported, that been stored in their GitHub. Okay, and in this data, you see some data updated 12 hours ago, 3 months ago, 18 days ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and it's okay. This data means they did updated quite frequently. Okay, example, I choose one endemic lah. I choose one this endemic data updated the last one on 28th of April. Sorry, 20th of August 2022. I just click here. Okay, you see these are the data. Let's say you want to take those data and see this data stored in CSV file format. Okay, stored in CSV file format. Okay, let's say I choose one, cases by age.csv. When I click here, definitely the data will look like this. Okay, and if you want to import this data into your Power BI or into your Excel, okay, you don't have to select everything and then copy. Okay, so this has a millions of data. We don't have time to select one by one. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, if you want to import this data, we know that this data being stored in raw. Okay, here's our data, the link to the web. Just click to raw, and automatically it will open your data like this. You can just simply import the data address into your Power BI, and automatically everything will be in your Power BI. Okay, this is where you can import data from web into your Power BI, because there's also some organization which save their data, save their information, their database on web. Okay, so it's up to you. You can import from multiple sources of data. Okay, so in here, as we all know that we only have 1 hour to start. Okay, I can give you some sample. We can use the sample from this Power BI, at least for you to take a look. But if you ask me, okay, Nizam, what should I learn if I want to master this Power BI? You have to learn about Power Query and Power Pivot first. Okay, Power Query and Power Pivot first. Yes, I know you are able to learn Power BI directly from the web, but from the web, it assumes that you knows the rules to create Power BI. As example, your range name. Okay, as example, the range name. Range name in Power BI and range name in your Power BI. And why do we need those range name in your Power BI? Okay, as example, I know whoever joined this session, they already know about Excel. They definitely knows about Excel. And some of us maybe meet this kind of things, okay? Example, let's say in your Excel here, you put some numbers here and you put some numbers here just to enter some data, okay? It is some example. Okay, so I put some 10 numbers here. Okay, in column, and those are my numbers. And let's say here I put some name or anything, and here I can put some data. No date, but data. Okay, let's say I put some name here. Let's say I just put some random name, Ali, Lim, and Mutu. A very simple sample of data. Okay, just drag. Nothing happened. And this is the data. Okay, example, I just clean some sample data. All right. This one happened. This one done by you in your office. I know this one done by you in your office. Definitely you done this in your office. 90. Where's my 90? Okay. Now, okay. When I say this is the data, when I say this is the data, some people thought that, oh, Nizam, now I done. And this is my data. Okay, you see, this is my data. And yeah, now I can import, I can analyze this data freely. But you have to understand, those software such as Power BI or Excel, it doesn't understand what are these. It don't understand what are these. But you have to tell your software that, oh, guys, this is a range name, and this is what we call as a table, and this table name is table 1. Okay, so that's how we can do it. If I tell my Excel, this is my table 1, then you know, oh, Nizam shows you one table 1. Well, maybe we have table 2, table 3, and table 4. So that's why the name of your range is very important, super duper important. Okay, because Power BI doesn't work like Excel. You don't treat your Power BI as an Excel. Okay, you don't treat your Power BI as an Excel. Okay, guys. So let's say here I'm going to use some sample data from Microsoft so that I can give you a little view of this data, okay, information. In this case, I'm going to start this Power BI and I'm going to start with a sample data set. Okay, so that's my sample data set and it loaded for me. Guys, whoever familiar with Power Query, this is the interface of your Power Query. Okay, and this is the interface of your Power Query. And if you look at here, this is your range name, the table that I'm talking to you just now. Okay, this is the range name, the table that I'm talking to you right just now. Okay, and this is the sheet name, the one that normally we use in our Excel. Okay, the one that normally we use in our Excel. So that's different between your table and between your sheet name. If you ask me honestly, in our data, maybe we have multiple table in one sheet. So it's better for you to use table name rather using your sheet name. Okay, so now I'm going to go for financial. Click on financial, guys, and this is the interface of the data. And it only load not all but few, because you need to reduce the number only for review. In this case, in this data in Power BI, we don't care about how much data you have, as long as your PC won't cry. So we choose to use any type of data, and doesn't matter how much data you want to import into your Power BI. Okay, as long as your PC doesn't get burned or your Excel or your PC doesn't hang up or freeze, so you can use this. Okay, guys. So now we have two options, which is load and transform data. If I choose load, it will automatically load your data, load your tables and everything here into your Power BI. It will load here. Okay, if you're confident that your data is okay, no problem, so you can simply just choose load. Okay, but in my case, I always wanted to check my data, so I'm going to transform data. Remember, load will automatically load your data into your Power BI, and transform data will bring your data to Power Query. Okay, when I click here, and there you go, that's your Power Query. Welcome to Power Query. Whoever never used with Power Query, okay, so this is the Power Query interface. Guys, this is the Power Query interface. That's why if you want to learn about Power BI, you want to master your Power BI, master Power Query and Power View and also Power Pivot. If you ask me, honestly, Power Pivot is the most important because Power Pivot is where you can do data modeling. In Power Query, you can clean up your data. Okay, but just take a look at this data. Okay, guys, what I want to tell you, this Power Query is super important. Remember, this is not your Power BI. This is your Power Query, okay? This is not your Power BI. This is your Power Query. Your Power BI is here, and this is your Power Query. Do not get confused. In this Power Query, you can see on your most left, these are all the tables that you can load to here. Okay, you can load so many tables there. As far as I know, Microsoft told me there is no limit. Means you can import, you can load as many tables as you want. Okay, and one good advice for me to tell you, in Power Query, there is no undo. Okay, there's no undo. You don't have to try undo or Control Z, Control Z. Oh, I made a mistake, Control Z. No, guys, Power BI got no undo. So just, yep, you cannot undo, but you have to accept your fate. They say I made a mistake. Okay, that's my fate. All right. So you can always reverse the steps. Okay, you can always reverse your steps. And if you ask me, Nizam, what are those on top of my column, guys? These are all about the information of your columns. What inside your column? If you look at here, you can see I have 5 distinct data and 0 unique data. And if there's error in your data, it will inform you here. So you don't have to check for error data. You know from this information. Let's say you try to open your Power BI and you cannot see these tools up here. Okay, just go to view. From this view, you can turn on your column profile, your column quality. Okay, these are the column quality. Okay, the column distribution. If you ask me, I love to turn on column quality, column distribution, and also column profile. If you ask me why, because I can and I'm able to filter my data from the profile itself. Okay, let's say from here, you can see I have 5 distinct data, 700 count of data. Okay, I have rows. I have 700 rows of data and 5 distinct data. You see, here I got the government. And here in Power BI, it is so good because let's say I want to analyze only table for government. I just go to my column profile. I can choose on equal to. So it will shows only data equal to government. Let's say you want to separate your data into different table. If you look at here, my segment, I got 1 distinct only because just now I filtered the rows. Oh, as I said to you, there's no undo in your Power BI, right? What you can do is you can always delete the step. Okay, just go there and delete the steps. There you go. Ta-da! Everything is there. Okay, let's say now I have 5 distinct data. I want to create 5 distinct table, 5 table about different segment because I want to analyze the data separately. Yes, you may just duplicate this financial table. I just duplicate it. Let's say this financial, the first one, I want to analyze only about government. Okay, only about government. Cool. So I want to change the financial here to become government. Just type here government. Okay, enter, and that's the government. Okay, so the second one, financial. Let's say here I want to only analyze. Okay, I want to only analyze mid-market or small business or enterprises. I choose small business and click equal to small business, and these are the tables about small business. Small, okay, small business, done. Now I have 2 tables. So you don't have to copy and paste. You have 2 different tables about 2 different information. So you can simply just filter the data here. You don't have to copy and paste. A good thing about Power BI is even though I took this data from different sources, whatever I change here, even though I delete few rows, it won't affect my main data source. So my main data source still intact as it is. So let's say if I delete country here, if I delete this column country, my main database won't affect it. Only this Power BI have no country. That's all. It's very simple. Let's say I want to delete this new table, just delete it, and now everything seems good. Okay, everything will be okay, good and nice. Okay. All right. So here's a government table. So there's a government. You want to recall everything's back. Just clear up the filtered rows so everything will become okay. Just change it back to your financial. And now that's your data. Guys, in Power BI, you are able to change your data type. Okay, like what you do in your Excel, you are also able to change your data type. Okay, example, if I scroll to my left, I'm going to look for unit sold here. Okay, you see this number got decimal, right? I want to change this whole number into whole number, this data into whole number. Just go to unit sold on the left, 1.2, just click there. These are the data unit, or these are the data type. You can just simply change to whole number, so everything become whole number. You can choose whether you want to replace the current or add new step. I just choose replace the current and ta-da. Okay, you can simply change your data type there. Also, you can simply change your data type. Okay, so let's say I want to change this government. Okay, I want to go to what do I want to change? Okay, let's say I want to change okay, this column. Okay, this government column, or not the government column, not good. This segment column, I want to change this segment column into something something better. Not only better, but I want to change the format. Okay, I want to change the format to make it all upper. Just go to format. Yeah, just go to transform and then go to format. You choose upper and everything's become uppercase. You don't have to write formula in your Power Query. Okay, automatically it's there. And if you want to change your month name, also you want to change the header, right? You want to change the header, just go to the month. Okay, here's your month name. You want to change your month name to something better. You want to change your month name to month, just click here. You just double click there, just type month. It is very simple, super duper simple. Okay, done. Okay, let's say now, if we want to filter data and if we want to filter the products, okay, now you want to try filter, because I know most of us love filter so much. Okay, let's say the products. Where's my products? Okay, here in this products, let's say I want to remove Montana. Click here Montana, and okay guys, there is no Montana, only data without Montana. You look here, I got 5 distinct because I filtered Montana. If I unfiltered Montana, okay, oh sorry, remove the filter row. Okay, I got 6 distinct. Click here again, filter Montana, and there you go, you only have 5 items there. Okay, so those are the steps. Okay, those are the steps that you can create in your Power BI. Okay, let's say you're done with your Power BI, you can just simply close. And we have so many tools that we can use in your Power BI. You can add new columns. Okay, you can change your view. You can write formulas here also. But we have very little time. Okay, if you have more time, I can explain to you more, and we can explore more on this Power BI. Okay, now I close my Power BI. And it will ask, okay, do you want to apply the changes now? Yes, please, bro. So now it applied all the changes to my Power BI. Okay, just wait for a second. It will load. And if you look on your right side, there's a table. This is the same table that I uploaded into my Power BI. Guys, I tell you again, this is the name of the table, okay? This is the name of your table. So you really need to rename your table properly, or else you will get confused. Imagine if this is not financial, if there is table 1 and suddenly we have table 2, table 3, table 4. And how do you know which table to use? That's why we need very friendly and very descriptive table name. Learn about naming the table properly. Okay, Again, because data is about communication. You cannot communicate if your data is not the same language that other people can read. Okay? To be honest, you have to rename your table every time when you want to do something. Easy for other people to understand what you are doing. Okay? All right. So now, nice. So now I want to know about the units. So I have my units. So okay. Now, if you look at here, any formula, okay, any header, these are actually the header inside your tables. This any header that we have a sigma symbol here, this means it have calculation. It have calculation here and there. It have calculation here and there. Guys, yes, I cannot see my tables here. Again, I cannot see my tables here because here I'm still in my report view. Oh, sorry, wrong key. Okay, so here is my report view. I'm still in my report view. Let's say I change to my data view, and this is my data view, guys. This is my data view. Okay, okay. If I change to my model view, this is my modeling view. Okay, that's the modeling view. All right. Okay, let's say, as I tell you, we have Power Query. Just now I shown you about Power Query, and I know it is not enough, but I have to do it, guys, because yeah, time is limited. All right, so that's about Power Query. So now we go back to our Power Query. Power Pivot, guys. Regarding Power Pivot, we have two parts here. These are the tables, and this is the model. Okay, in your Power Pivot, you're able to do modeling and relationships. Okay, modeling and relationships. Remember, modeling and relationship in your Power Pivot. In your Power Query, there is no obvious relationship. Remember, do not make a mistake. Okay, if you try to create relationship in your Power Query, it's like you are writing letters in Microsoft PowerPoint. You use different tools for different purposes. Okay, each tools have their own purposes. That will happen in us. They will happen to us. Okay, we use different tools for different purposes. Yeah lah. Have you seen somebody done? Have you seen somebody do presentation in PowerPoint? Yes. And have you seen somebody write letters in Excel? And have you seen somebody create a forms? They create form in Excel. Yes, you are able to create form in Excel, but it is wrong. If you want to create forms, better you create it in Words. Trust me, Words is the best tool for you to create offline form, not Excel. If you practice Excel to create form, it's okay lah. Now kita just continue about this, okay? Okay, so from here, I'm able to do DAX. In Power Query, there is no DAX. In Power Pivot, there is DAX. This is part of things that we can do in our Power BI. I'm able to create DAX. If you want to create DAX, they are here. Okay, in your table tools, there is area calculation for you to do DAX, data analysis expression. Here also, let's say Nizam, here also can do calculation what? Yes, you are able to do here also. Here also can do calculation what? Yeah, I don't think this one can lah. Only in these two can do calculation. So the ribbon on top of here different, it change based on which field you are choosing right now. So I want to do some simple calculation. Guys, Power BI or Power Pivot. Remember, calculation in Power Pivot for Power BI. Okay? So Nizam, no, I don't understand that. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that. You only have to understand that any calculation actually based on your Power Pivot. It's very important. Okay, so now I want to do some calculation. Very simple calculations. I want to do some. Okay, if you want to do sum in Power BI, their sum is same like Power BI in Power Pivot. Yep. Okay, Power BI and Power Pivot calculation is same lah. But the difference is in your Power Pivot, you can see the results. In your Power BI, you cannot see the result until you show your reports. Remember that. Okay, remember, Power BI means you already know how to handle Power Pivot and Power Query. All right, that's why sometimes when you straight away jump to Power BI, you lost. Because of that, you did not learn those two main tools. Okay, all right, so that's very nice. I'm going to create a new, I think new measure should be now. Okay, I'm going to create a new measure here. So guys, this is the new measure. Okay, in this new measure, good thing about Power Query, about Power BI is their DAX, you are able to change the name before you create anything. Let's say here, I want to type it as total soul. Okay, I want to change the name, not measure, but I want to change the name to something which is easier for me to understand what I'm typing. I just type here as total total unit sold. That's all. Okay, so I wanted to use a very simple formula, which is sum. Guys, you can see here, we have sum, we have summarized column, we have sum X. These are DAX, not Excel formula. On this time, I cannot find count if. You don't need count if in your Power BI because your Power BI already have your count if built in. You don't have to use a count if. Huh? I'm going to use sum, a very normal formula, sum. Guys, if you look at this sum, first it will ask for column names. It did not ask for reference. Remember, column name and only one column name. It did not ask for multiple column name, okay? Did not ask for multiple column names. That means you cannot do sum for multiple columns. You cannot do sum for multiple columns. Remember that? You cannot do sum for multiple columns. In this case, I want to know total unit sold by unit sold here. Okay, you see? Because I'm having this header as very informative, very descriptive as I can, so I'm able to know, oh, this is about units sold, this is about segment, this is about sale price. Remember, if you didn't change your header properly, change this one to column 1, column 2, column 3, how do I know which column I need to run this formula? Remember that. I choose unit sold, close the bracket, as in what you do in Excel, just press enter and ta-da, automatically there is new calculation here, new measure here. Okay, and you can use this calculation in your reports. Super nice, super duper nice. Okay, guys, here I have one good advice for you. If you want to do Power BI, you really need, okay, calendar table for time-based calculation. Even though in here, we have our date. But remember, maybe this date did not include Sunday or Saturday. Maybe some dates are missing. Okay, remember that. So let's say I want to create a new table about date. In Power BI, you are able to do that. You are able to do that. It's super simple. Just go to home. Okay, oh, it's not here. I think it's here. Up, yep. In home, all right. So here you can create new table. Where's my new table? I forget where I put it. Insert, no home. Oh, let me stick here. No. Get data. Okay, here. I'm sorry. All right. This is one first. Okay, I go to my home. Okay, and this is my new table. I'm so sorry because I shrink my screen. When I shrink my screen, the position of icon is changing, so I have to find it first. Okay, so I go to home, I go to new table. I want to create a calendar table. Super simple. So it brings me to here, guys. This is your Power Query. It goes back to your Power Query lah. You can create your new table. So here in this new table, I'm going to write it as date table. Okay, I'm going to write it as date table. So the table name will be changed into date. Alamak, salah tekan pula. New table. Okay, the table name will be changed to your date. Tak apa, ada salah. Okay. Okay, so the table name will be changed to date. So now I'm going to create a calendar table. Okay, which is calendar lah. Okay, calendar equal calendar. Okay. When I choose calendar, there's a calendar there. It asks for your start date and end date. Definitely like Excel, you can just type date to tell your DAX, oh, this is your start date, 0101, bracket, comma, date, another date, end of that year. Let's say 2014, comma, 12, 31st, bracket. Oh, sorry, that is not a comma. That is dot, comma. Okay, comma. All right, none and okay. Another bracket. That means a bracket. Enter. Come. Guys, these are the dates. Okay, this is your calendar tables. Okay, and you can use this calendar to link those two tables together. Okay, example, I'm going to here model view, and for your information, model view is same like diagram view in Power Pivot. Okay, model view is the same in Power Pivot. Okay, so let's say I want to link this table together. I just drag this table date to another date, and now it linked. Okay, it linked. Just as simple as that. You don't need to do calculation or anything. Just click and drag. If you ask me, Nizam, where can I find these features? It is in your Power Pivot. Oh, the table, the remove lah, the new column, they change the upper, lower, everything. That one is in your Power Pivot. But here, they combine everything to become Power BI. Okay, as you can see now, I have one and many because this relationship is one to many. Okay, do not confuse when you see this arrow, do not show date. It doesn't mean that that table linked to data discount band. No, you have to trust. Click there, you see, it linked to different tables. Now you're done. Once you close everything, so now your table linked already. So you have two tables here, which is calendar and financial. Okay, so done about query and done about pivot. I know it's not enough. I know you want to know more. Okay, let's say I want to visualize those data in my reports. Okay, if you want to visualize the data, guys, this is the visualization type of charts you can create from the table. Okay, let's say I want to add a table. Cannot. Okay, let me check for a while. Let me check for a while. I want to make sure that my data is correct. This is my discount. I want to know the year. Oh, okay, sorry. I got 2 years, 13 and 14. So I need to change a little bit about my table here. I just go to my date calendar. Okay, let's say if you want to amend anything, let's say you want to amend your date calendar here. Okay, I want to amend my calendar. Look at here, I should change this one to become 13 because I got 2013. Okay, enter. That's not a problem. It just changed and nothing happened. So you can see now my reports, I have 2013. So everything seems good. Okay, let's say I want to know the profit by year. I want to know the profit by year. Okay, if I want to know the profit by year, if you look at my calendar here, automatically I'm going to have hierarchy of date. I'm having hierarchy of date. If you go to my financial table also, I have date. But here in my date, I have no hierarchy. This is the reason why we need a calendar for time-based calculation. Okay, because of this. This date, yeah, definitely you are able to have this kind of hierarchy also, but you need to create it. But here it creates for you. Okay, so in this case, I know that these two tables link together and I want to show data. I want to see the profit by year. Okay, I'm able to choose on any visualization here. I want to choose the 1, 2, 3, 4. Click clustered column chart. And nothing happened. Guys, here in Power BI to visualize your data, it used the cut concept, which this is a cut. And you can pick whatever information you want from here, and the cut will show the information. Let's say I want to show the year. Get to calendar, I go to year. And automatically you can see nothing there because we haven't seen anything in my X. But you can see there's a year there. Okay, I go to my financial because I want to see the profit. I just go to where's my profit. Okay, sell profit. Just click on profit here. Guys, this is the information that I have. Okay, this is the sales between profit 13 and 14. If you tell me, Nizam, the font is too small, can you make it bigger? Yes, you may make it bigger. The font you are able to make it bigger. You just go to There, format your visual. If you're not sure what you want to find, just go to general. Okay, you can go to properties. You can change the size. Let's say, Nizam, this is not the right size. Just go to here, type font. You can search whatever you want. This is the font. Okay, this is the font that you can find. Okay, you can change the tooltip, the title, the data labels, etc., etc., etc. Okay, let's say if I go to here, nothing happened. I go to here. I want to change the font. I just type here, font, F-O-N-T. Okay, so here I can change the font size lah. So it's up to you. Let's say you want to change the x-axis. I want to increase. Okay, so that's the numbers here. It changed. Okay, and also data labels. You can turn on to change the data labels. The title also can. Let's say you want to change font size or anything, you can type from. You can search it and you can change for you. Okay, if you want to create another visual for this report, okay, we want to change another report type. Yep, boleh lah juga. You want to change this chart type, just go to the chart, go to your visualization, just change from here. It change. Okay, you want to tick by month, this is by month and year. Okay, sorry, I removed the year. Okay, this is the month. Okay, this is the report by month, but for 2 years. Okay, Nizam, I only want to see 13 and 14 only. 13 or 14. I want to click a button, I can click. Okay, guys, have you ever been very familiar with your Power BI, with your pivot table, right? You know we have slicer. In Power BI, you also can have slicer. But remember, to add slicer, this is the slicer. Okay, this is the slicer. Do not, while clicking on this card, you change to slicer. Click somewhere else and choose slicer, and you can choose slicer from here. Let's say from this slicer, I choose the year, and that's the slicer for year. Okay, I can click here, show it as a table or anything. You can make it bigger. It's up to you. You can change it. You can always customize it. Okay, let's say I reduce this number. Alamak, tak nak pula dia. Wait, this is the slicer for year. I create selection. If I have more, drop down. Let's say here, I change to 2013. Guys, this is the report for 2013. If I choose 2014, this is the report for 2014. Same like your slicer in your Excel. Okay, so you have to master your slicer. You have to master your pivot. Then you can use this one. Super duper simple. Hey, if I have map, how? This is maps. You can try it later. Okay, guys, we are short of time. We are short of time. If we have more time, I can show you more, but I'm so sorry because we are short of time. Okay, but it's okay. Guys, another thing. Let's say I'm done with these reports. Okay, 3 main component. Let's say I show you, oh, I made a mistake. Component, okay, and Power BI also have another 3 parts. Okay, first, you have your Power BI desktop. You have your Power BI web, which is SaaS, if I'm not mistaken, software as a service. Okay, and also you have your Power BI mobile. Okay, you have your Power BI desktop, Power BI SaaS ataupun web, and you can go to Power BI mobile also. Once you're done creating your report, or doing some calculation here and there on your Power BI desktop, you have to publish this report into your Power BI web. Okay, how to publish? Just go to publish here, and it will ask you to save these Power BI apps. I just save it as trial, save, and now it asks me, hey Nizam, where you want to put this data? It will ask where you want to put your data. You can put in your new workspace, this one is other type of workspace that we have already. Okay, you can create multiple workspaces here. I choose my workspace first. Select, and nothing happened yet. Just give me a second. It uploaded. Okay, guys. Once it's done, now you're done with your apps. You want to go to your web. Just go to here. Wait, because I need to sign in first. Guys, it will bring you here. This is Power BI Web, SaaS. Remember, this is your Power BI Web. Just now, Power BI Apps. This is Power BI Web, where in webs, we works in workspaces. You are able to create new workspace, or you want to delete existing workspace, also you are allowed to. Let's say now I deleted one of the workspace, so there's nothing there. Okay, in here, do not make a mistake, because let's say I go to my workspace here. Okay, still remember the one that I have. Okay, let's say I delete this one first, because I don't want you guys to get confused. I delete this Boston. Delete first. I delete this one first. Okay, guys, do not make a mistake. This is the reports that I uploaded from my apps to web. Okay, these are the reports that I uploaded from my from my apps to web. And in Power BI Web, remember, here we have Power BI Desktop, Power BI Web. It consists of another 3 components. Okay, Power BI Web, Power BI Web consists of 3 more components. Okay. First, data set. Second, reports. Last one, dashboard. So, in your Power BI Web, you need to understand we have 1, 2, 3 more components to make it work. In my Power BI now, I only have reports and data set. There is no dashboard. We don't share our report with our clients. We share our dashboard. Remember, we share our dashboard. If you want to design your report nicely, design it in your dashboard. Do not share your reports, because this report is only for you. But how to create a dashboard? Very simple. Just go to new, report position, presentation report, scorecard, dashboard. Click there. It will ask for your dashboard names. Any dashboard that you have. Let's say, this is my trial dashboard. I just click once and there you go. Now on your dashboard, there is nothing. But if you go back to your workspace, you can see, in my workspace, you can see I have dashboard trial, reports trial, and I have data set trial. Okay, I go back to my workspace. Guys, I have 3. Dashboard, I have 3 dashboard, reports, data set. You need to have those 3. Okay, you only share your dashboard. But Nizam, in my dashboard, there is nothing. Yep, there's nothing because we haven't pinned anything yet. How to pin? From your reports. This is your report. You need to pin your report to your dashboard. Okay, Nizam, I want to put this in my dashboard. You can see when I hover inside this card, I can see there's a pin there. But be very careful. Sometimes it depends on the size of your screen. Sometimes your pin is here. Sometimes your pin is underneath here. It depends. I cannot always say, oh, you have to find it here. No, sometimes it's here because it is dynamic. It depends on the size of your screen. Okay, I pin. He asked me, hey, where should I pin? Existing worksheet, dashboard, or new dashboard? Because I already have my own dashboard in my trial, and I also have multiple other type of dashboard. Trial, just pin. And now it asks if you want to create for mobile. If you want to create for mobile, this is the last part, the third part, which is create report for mobile. Means from mobile, you can see the report. You can interact with the reports. You are able to interact with the reports. Okay. All right. So in this case, done. I done with that. So let's go to my workspace. I go to my dashboard. Now that's my report, guys. This is my report. And what if I want to add more? Do I need to create new reports? Yes, you need to create new reports, but sometimes I don't know what to show. I don't know what to show from my data set that I have here. Okay, if I go to my data set here, this is my data set, guys. Definitely, you cannot edit data set here. You cannot edit your data set here. Okay, but you are able to create report. Remember, creating a report is not the same as creating a dashboard. Okay, I go to my report again. So now I really wanted to create a new idea in this data. Don't worry, in Power BI, we have AI, which is get data insight there. You just click on get insight. Your Power BI will try to find any insight that you can do in your data sets. Now, in here, I have nothing because I don't have enough reports. I don't have enough data sets. Oh, yeah, this is not that much lah. But you can ask your Power BI to create new reports. Okay, just click here. It will show you any suggestion to the report. Okay, but in my case, because I don't have enough data, my data is quite small, so nothing much that I can do. But let's say I want to create a new report juga. I just create a new report. Yes, I'm able to choose auto create. Now we are able to choose auto create. I just choose auto create. So actually here, if we go to generating the report. Okay, guys, these are the report suggested by your Power BI for your reports. Let's say, okay, the total units sold by country at the rate Canada had. Okay lah, I think this one is nice. I can click here. Okay, I can click in this reports. I can edit on it. Means person I can edit on it. And also I can go to more option to export the data, to store the axis, to get another insight from this data. Also, you are able, let's say I want to use this one. This one looks nice. It's okay. So let's say I want to get the inside data for this information. Oh, still no information here because my report's not enough. But this report you can use it lah. You can use in your analysis, in your analyze. Okay. So if I go back to my dashboard, okay, my reports. In my reports, where's my reports? Trial. Alamak, hang pula. Wait, I save this one first. Okay, I just save this one as trial. Save my workspace. Yep, save. Okay, so this is the report that's suggested by my Power BI. I save it first, and then it will show here. Once it's shown here, we are able to use it lah. We are able to use these reports. Okay, banyak lagi tak ada. Okay, guys. So I think this is we have another 5 minutes. I think I need to pass my mic to Mr. Haziq. Mr. Haziq, are you there? I know lots of things you need to ask. Then you can ask me now. Okay, but lots of things I need to show you also. All right, so thank you so much.
Okay, Encik Nizam. Encik Nizam, are you hear me? Do you hear me?
Encik Haziq.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Can you hear my voice?
I changed my mic. I changed my headset.
I see.
For a while.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now connected.
I think we haven't received any question yet. So for your information, the Q&A session is now open. So you can ask any question to Encik Nizam. You can give at least 1 minute to 2 minutes to receive any question.
Thank you, Puan Shalina.
Yeah, so far clear explanation.
Actually, it's not enough, right? I also don't feel satisfied, honestly.
Yeah, because due to time duration, it's not enough. So maybe if people want to know more any detail or any more information and knowledge, they can join the class. We can do public training, right?
Okay. Okay, but again, Mr. Haziq, if any clients ask you anything regarding the learning of Power BI, okay, suggest to them to know about Power Pivot and Power Query. These two are very important. Because if people don't understand about Power Query and Power Pivot, it's quite hard for them to understand what happened in their Power BI do the analysis.
Yeah, I hope everyone take note what Encik Nizam try to deliver. I think we haven't received any question, but I think since it's almost time to lunch. So okay, thank you so much Encik Nizam for insightful presentation. And also thank you everyone for joining lunch and learn session today. For information, we will be having public training for Microsoft Excel Intermediate and advanced level on 22nd and 23rd of September. And also don't forget to follow our social platform for the latest information on our program. If you have any question regarding our program and courses, you can contact us through the contact information in the ticker below. With that, thank you and see you again. Bye-bye. Thank you, Cik
Okay,
Izam.
bye-bye. Okay, welcome. Thank you, Diana.